From Niagara to Nepal, welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host Galadon, and in today's episode we will address some serious comments and issues that have been brought up on my micro YouTube channel. So yes, the game continues after the update. I am, yes, still in the creator program, and you, yes, can still use creator code Galadon when making a purchase in any Supercell game if you wish. You guys, the ones that still support me, it means so much. It is actually what keeps these videos going. So thank you guys for over 11 years of this. It has been crazy. Obviously, times have changed. And, well, okay, let's just talk about, first things first, the number of ideas that I've come up with that have been used in Clash of Clans. And your comments, it was really cool to see so many supportive comments saying that they remembered the things that I had come up with, and they should have called it the Galapults. I liked Pekapults. I thought that was the best idea ever. But let's also remember that we pretty much made those videos tongue-in-cheek, and no, I'm not truly upset that they're stealing my ideas. Obviously, my ideas are ones that many other people also have come up with, and although it may be a bit of a coincidence that they're all being used in the game now, we need to understand that it's not likely that they directly ripped off my ideas. And hold on, is that what I was supposed to say? Okay, my lawyers are saying that that's enough. That's a good enough disclaimer that I won't get sued by Supercell. Let's move on and talk about some other interesting comments. Of course, many of you guys say that maybe I am more negative because, well, I like playing the game less. And I have to argue that, yes, the game itself is much less popular than it used to be. And I must remind you that, yes, it is a factual statement that the number of bugs, glitches, and errors and maintenances have gone up exponentially since somewhere around the time of Town Hall 15. I don't have the answer for why that has happened, but I feel like that is a fact and not an opinion. Now, I, of course, have always said just because a game is dead to you does not mean the game is dead. And I still stand by that. And yes, I do admit that my passion for Clash of Clans has dropped off dramatically. And I don't mean to poop on Clash of Clans just because I don't like playing it as much as I used to. Okay? Now, there is, of course, noticeable negativity in the community over the last couple of years due to the, what some would call, over monetization of the game. But I think we all have to realize that Supercell is not making the kind of money that they did back in the day. So they need to push things that try to keep the revenue coming. And honestly, those of you that are passionate about Clash should be happy that those things are happening, because that is what keeps the game going. If they're not paying the developer team and paying for the servers and all that stuff, then the game is going to shut down completely. Now, also, this guy says, I know that you are at least my age. Okay, but I stopped playing Clash of Clans about a year ago because it seemed unobtainable to max out my heroes, and all of my kids had lost interest years before, so now I play Brawl Stars with my two youngest boys and have a blast. Hey, you know what? Different strokes for different folks. That is, oh, now that is a dark comment. What about death? No, let's, what? That's terrible. No, but what I'm trying to say is, if you're still enjoying the game, then enjoy the game. And if you're not, move on, right? Do something else. I just have always been the type to not pull punches, and my videos have always been brutally honest. And now I am over on Whatnot most of the time, but I will tell you, and you can go back and look at my videos up to 10 years ago or more, I've always been critical where criticism is due. I've talked about what I like and what I don't like in the game, and you can say that I've become more negative because of my age or the age of the game or how long I've played or that I'm salty, or you can kind of try to look at it objectively and realize that, well, times have changed. Right? Things are different. It's not like it used to be. Just look at that Google Trends graph that I popped up a couple of minutes ago, and you can see in 2015, 2016, this game was absolutely crushing, and Supercell was printing money back then. They didn't have a financial care in the world, and then they were purchased by a publicly held company, Tencent, and everything changed. Literally everything except for the employees changed. And the cool thing about it is the Finnish people, the Supercell people, are awesome. However, it's just not the same as it used to be back when they didn't have to worry about revenue. And they didn't have to worry about revenue because the game was just amazing. It was the first of its kind. There's nothing else like it. It had almost no competition. It was the early days of microtransactions in mobile gaming, and it was amazing, right? Hey, you know what? We have to adapt to the times. I hope you guys have as well. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end. You and only you right there are the true hashtag GalaFam. You know I love, think about, and I appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, week, kind to other people outside the planet. And of course, I hope to see you all back here someday soon for more slightly fuller attacks.
Galadon, what do you mean by slightly fuller? You think you're using footage that was from after the update?